Lights, camera, review.
The Fall Guy exploded into theaters in 2024. Colt Seavers, a recovering stuntman, is asked to return for a new Blockbuster movie. His return is not met with enthusiasm by the director Jody Moreno, where they've had relationship issues. That is not the only threat thwarting the film. The Fall Guy has been hyped up for its epic action-packed story and boasting a talented cast. After the movie finished, I felt something was amiss. As described by the director, The Fall Guy is meant to celebrate stunt performers. Instead, the film completely ignores spotlighting this important industry, meandering in different directions. Ryan Gosling shined in the lead role as Colt Seavers, delivering charm, wit, and action. He is a joy to watch on screen, including his hilarious humor. The one issue is that the film doesn't provide a sufficient backstory. Most of the film is Gosling on his own, improvising witty remarks about the situation, but we never get a sense of his motivations. Similarly, Emily Blunt delivers a solid performance, but the film does not do her justice. Besides Colt and Jody's constant bickering, their on-screen relationship is not captivating enough. Gosling and Blunt worked well improvising off one another, but the subplot felt forced and tedious. The Fall Guy has an exceptional cast of big-name actors. Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Hannah Waddingham, Teresa Palmer, and Winston Duke are all wonderful. They could have been utilized more. For example, Oscar nominee Stephanie Hugh has a small part in the second half, but then she disappears. My main disappointment in The Fall Guy is that David Leitch marketed the film as a spotlight for the courageous work that stunt coordinators do. The film devotes surprisingly little screen time to the often dangerous work that stunt performers do. Instead, the film meanders from the movie set storyline and drags out this bad guy villain scenario. Colt also experiences an acid trip where he hallucinates a unicorn. It's a weird idea and doesn't add much to the film. The finale is epic and exciting, but where was the rest of the film? Several storylines are glossed over, like Colt's breakdown period. The Fall Guy could have been a half hour shorter, trimming most of the banter between Colt and Jody. Another issue is that midway through the movie, a dog joins Colt in his misadventures. This dog is great, but should have been introduced earlier. What if he was Colt's comfort dog when he was going through a difficult time after his accident? While the film doesn't entirely gloss over the stunt world, there are well-constructed stunts. The Fall Guy broke a Guinness World Record with the most car rolls in history with 8.5. And despite fearing heights, Gosling performed most stunts, like the 150-foot jump at the start of the film. Moving forward, stunt coordinators deserve high recognition for their incredible contributions. Their jobs often risk life and limbs to bring the director's vision to life. The film doesn't fully honor these talented individuals, overshadowing it. Stunt people, you have the most important job in the film industry. Not just stunt people, but anybody who works behind the scenes. You matter. Without special effects teams, editors, sound, or anybody, the film industry would be lost. Your tremendous efforts keep the film industry alive. The Fall Guy deserves several modifications, but you are in for a thrilling time at the theater. Stay for the end credits because exciting B-roll footage of stunt creations is included. Who else thinks that The Fall Guy should have been released during Memorial Day weekend? Coming up on Sunday, it's Mother's Day. To celebrate this day, let's talk about The Kids Are All Right. Like, comment, subscribe to my channel or to my Patreon. My name is Marielle, and this has been another one of my movie reviews.